Hey, what's up, everyone? For this video, I just want to talk about The Rock really quickly. I mean, this was just such a great moment last night. If you were having a bad day, and, things weren't going well, you felt kind of depressed. This is the kind of thing that really brought you back to life. It just made you feel good. I just want to thank The Rock for coming back and just putting on an entertaining segment. That was one of the most entertaining and captivating things I've ever seen. He just had that place. There's just nobody like him. That place was just jumping. And just want to thank The Rock, for coming back. And, what a class act. He said that, he talked about he was not coming back to promote a movie. He's not coming back for the money. And it came from the heart. Like, you really felt it. And, he seemed happy to be there. He seemed like he was at home. And this fucking guy is just amazing. I mean, there's nobody like him. I mean, the stuff he did with Michael Cole last night, that was just gold. Just very, very well executed. I mean, this guy just has that something about him that I've never seen anyone, have. He could just turn it on and off. It's not like Austin, where Austin has to be like really, really into it. Like his heart has to be extremely into it for him to deliver something like that. The Rock, there's no one that captivates an audience like The Rock. And wow, I mean, that whole thing with Cena, when he mentioned Cena's name, that crowd just was electric. It was like, finally, it was like, it's okay to boo Cena. It was like the WWE finally said, all right, you could boo Cena this one time, and that place just went crazy. I mean, Cena still has some supporters. You could feel that. But, if Rock versus Cena happens, I'm going to say right now, this is going to be the biggest buy rate in WrestleMania history. And after that reaction, I swear to God, Vince is going to do whatever it takes to get The Rock in the ring come WrestleMania. I know they have plans for him to be the guest host or whatever, but once Vince, I really think this, once Vince has his mind on something, possibly happening or something really, really becoming a huge deal, I think Vince is going to do whatever it takes to make that match happen. Come on, The Miz versus Cena, it's so dull in comparison to what could potentially happen with Rock and Cena, and the only thing that was disappointed was I was just hoping Cena would come out, because that would have been. Wow, that place would have been so friggin', electric. It would have been insane, but definitely glad this guy is back. Even if it's just for WrestleMania. I mean, that was just such an awesome moment last night. This is the biggest mark-out moment in such a long time. I can't even tell you. So that's pretty much it. Let me know what you guys think about The Rock. Would you say this, like, I remember one time Phil Jackson said, if you could pay Sylvester Stallone $20 million for one movie, then you could pay Michael Jordan $30 million for a whole season. And it kind of got me thinking, how much is The Rock really worth? Like, how much would Vince have to dig into his pockets to get him to show up once a week on Raw and every single pay-per-view for just 1 year? I would just like to see him become a regular on television for just 1 year. There's so many dream matches that could happen. The guy still has it. He's still in shape. He's still young to a degree. I think 37 years old is pretty young for, what is he, 38 now? Almost 39. It's still pretty young for professional wrestling. Flair wasn't in his prime until he turned 39. So, wow. So let me know what you guys think about The Rock, the great one. He's the man. There's nobody like him. Last night just made me appreciate just how great this fucking guy is. So, all right, guys, take it easy.